So humans suck at doing justice. I think about this. So many innocent people have been innocently convicted, or have been convicted, and they're innocent, right, of crimes they didn't commit. And that's where justice winds up destroying somebody who didn't do nothing, and I think it's good that we try, but ultimately only God could ever really legislate justice, and I know God is mysterious, and we don't know what God is, but I think about justice, and I think sometimes people confuse justice and revenge a lot too, because revenge is something that we all have in our hearts a lot. The past hurts. What has happened in the past hurts a lot, and especially being someone who you see and read in books, and you see their faces and they look just like yours, and like, fuck. You're like, damn, that's the past? Shit. I think about it like this. Like, I think America's kind of like if Hitler won, and then 500 years later, people are like, what the fuck happened? We have the 10 Hitler freeway. We call it Christopher Columbus, the 10 freeway, Christopher Columbus freeway here in the LA. But yeah, man, I really don't like Christopher Columbus. But I'm not gonna pull down his statue and cover him in blood and paint, I think that's the violent means that he used to conquer this land, and I think we all lost, A lot of people like to think, oh, those were my ancestors. Your ancestors came here and killed my ancestors. I had that belief too. And I think now I'm at the point where they were both our ancestors, the ones that were destroyed and the ones that weren't, they both were ours. And maybe they were a little bit closer to mine genetically, but they're still yours, so you should be lamenting too that they're not here anymore. Look at the language I'm speaking. I could speak in Spanish too, but it's still a language from Europe, and I think they're both beautiful languages, don't get me wrong, and I love English. I don't think the British Empire was planning to create a universal lingua franca, right? Lingua franca. I don't think they had good intentions. They just wanted to economic opportunity and advantages over other people, but they kind of accidentally made something cool, I don't think this was intentional, Another thing about accents too, like people say there's the right way of speaking, there's the wrong way of speaking. I never thought in right or wrong. I almost think different. There's different ways of speaking. Usually it reflects an indigenous language that was there, that had an influence on the way that we pronounce the words. Like okay, you can find many examples, right? But it's a whole college course in itself. Just sharing more knowledge that I know, definitely if you have peace in your heart, I feel like you seek win-win. You seek a situation where not where you win and the ancestors of somebody who committed atrocities, like they lose. No, it's like, hey man, they're Americans too, just like I am. I'm an American, and I'm proud to be an American. I'm not proud of the past at all, man. Fuck. But I think it was there were struggles in there that I give you my somebody I look up to, Martin Luther King Jr. And he said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere, and I feel like if you look at his towards the end of before he got assassinated, that he was seeking to unite everyone, not just black people, not just poor people, but everyone. He was seeking to unite everyone. I think that's what made him really dangerous, because he was doing a good job at it. And I don't think we're not doing a good job at it now. I think we got lazy, or maybe oh, I don't know, we got lazy. Something happened. I don't know what the hell's happened, but something's happened. I think I view these characters as archetypes, right? And each archetype that comes into this world has a certain ability to manifest certain outcomes, right? We don't have that kind of archetype right now in the population. And if we did, I could think of one person right now, but I probably won't name him. But archetypes, yeah. Carl Jung, he talked about archetypes, and I'm no expert in his beliefs. I definitely I study a little bit of it to know, like, wow, that's cool. He studied alchemy, and I think one of the people in Jung psychology was saying how by studying alchemy, you delve into the psyche of the human psyche. Like something ancient. Something that was that arose through thousands of years. Of human thought and human mysticism. And it's the reason why I'm making these videos, because I feel like if I die, at least a little part of me will be left, for people to see who I was, because it's cool, man, right? People used to write in books. People wrote in books, and they're like, fuck yeah, man, somebody's gonna find this thousands of years later, and they might not know who I am, but my message sure has lived longer than I did, and I come to the point where I realize that, hey, maybe one person might watch my video, and they did. Thank you. I guess that's the whole point of this, is just and I'm really making this up as I go. There's no structure right now. I'm just like, fuck it. I've waited so many years to have a structure to how I will show what I know. And it's sometimes there's no just do it. Just do it and see what happens. And I'll share with you a story. All right. Remember, it was 2011, and I was in a men's retreat in Mendocino, California. There was a lot of forest there. It was late at night. It must have been 2 a.m, and there was a random guy there. He was a white guy, and we had really good conversations about life and philosophy and stuff. I don't remember the details of it, but I just remember a good feeling, But I remember one thing that stood out in our conversation, that he made a remark about me, and he said that sometimes I speak without having an ending. I just speak and speak. And that's true. Since like right now I'm just speaking without having an ending. I'm not really knowing how I'm gonna end this. I'm just like, man, I bought this phone. It's a Pixel 4 XL, thinking that it's gonna be amazing, and it has been. There's some things that wow, it sure beats this one. I like this one too. Don't get me wrong. A Moto E, it's a really cool technology. If I had this in 2007, I would think this would be far superior than any technology that existed at the time. So hey, man, this is a good technology, man. But I'm not sponsored by anybody. Just saying my views. Google. What the hell, man? I thought there's a lot of bugs in this phone, man, and it's not a bad piece of device, but certainly any video over 10 minutes it doesn't want to upload. So I guess maybe that's my ending, right? 9 minutes 40 seconds. All right, thank you and good night.